Hey there, bitches. It's Jay. And we right here at the hair rehearsal. Turn around, look at it, look at it, look at it. It's Friday, and it's gonna be popping.
Sorry, this video is gonna be a little weird. I've been really busy lately, and I'm actually in bed still, on the futon in the living room. As you can see, the couch is behind me. But this week's theme is having a gay son. My coming out story is really rare. I didn't actually come out. I was 17. I was in a relationship at the time. My first relationship, and I talked about that in the Love and Relationships video like a couple weeks ago. So I was in a relationship, a serious relationship, and my parents, I guess they knew. And so one day I wake up and my mom calls me into her room and she says, "Come here, I want to talk to you." And I was like, "Why do you want to talk to me? You know, like, why do you want to talk to me? Okay." She goes, "Come lay down." So I lay down and I'm like, okay, what's going on? You know, it's kind of out of the blue. And she tells me, "Sit down, you know, I want to talk to you." So I sit down and I'm just like, "What's going on?" And she goes, "Me and your dad have been wanting to talk to you." And I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So I'm listening, right? And she tells me, "We know about your relationship." Oh, fuck. So she was like, "We know about your relationship." And so right then I just started crying. I didn't know what to do. What am I gonna do, you know? Like, how do I respond to that? Like, I couldn't even speak. She tells me, "You shouldn't hide that. Like, why would you hide that from us? Like, that's something you should never have to hide from anyone." I think the only reason why they did confront me about it was because I was like kind of going through like a depressed stage, and I was like locking my room door and I wasn't coming out, and all I was doing was sleeping because there was stuff going on within my relationship. And so they, you know, they got kind of worried, and so she just sat me down and she was like, "Me and your dad love you. We'll always love you no matter what, and if the family has anything to say about this, we have your back. We love you, and this ain't gonna change nothing." And I'm still, at this point, I'm still crying. That was my coming out story. It ended really good. Then my dad came back and he talked to me in the room. He came in the room and I was like hiding under the blanket because I was crying like a baby. My eyes were red. I didn't know what to do. My dad says, "You know what? You're my son. I love you. You've done nothing but make this family proud." I was relieved, but then I was kind of embarrassed, which I shouldn't have been embarrassed, but I don't know. All these emotions just flooded my body, and I couldn't describe them. When you're a son, you wanna be your dad's perfect son, your dad's perfect boy. I always felt like I never could be that boy that, you know, that was in my head. I wanted to be that boy for my dad, but I never could be him because I never was him. So after the tears dried, it was fine. Ever since, they've been so supportive of me. Even now, my mom, like, I don't really talk about my lifestyle with them, but my mom's trying to be like the cool gay mom. My mom's trying to get the Mother of the Year award. No joke. "So, did you run into your ex? Talking to any cuties?" You know, she's trying to get the scoop. My mom's trying to be all up in the Kool-Aid. I let her in on some things, like, my family meets my boyfriends. Like, if I'm talking to somebody, my family meets them. I don't like to bring guys around all the time, because, I mean, not all of them are serious. I don't like to do that. I don't like to introduce people that I know are not going to stick around in the long run. So if I feel like I'm going to be in a relationship and it's going far, I'll introduce them to my family. My family's totally fine with it, and I love them so much. I love my family so much, and I got so lucky. I don't know how it happened. I feared coming out, and I didn't have to do it. They did it for me, but in the way they did it was so perfect because I really didn't know what was going on at that time, and I was depressed, and now I'm just doing me. I'm just doing me, and they support me in every way. Nobody expects their child to be gay. Like, really, "I'm pregnant, my baby's gonna be gay." If you're worrying about coming out, don't worry. Corey gave good advice. Just do it. Just do it. And you know what? It's not always going to be a piece of cake. My story is not going to be your story. Your story is not going to be somebody else's story. But I hope that you can be strong and stand up for who you are and know that you are who you are. And you're not a mistake. You deserve to live your life being you. Being you and nobody but yourself. Every family's different. Every story's different. Good luck. And you know what? Once it's off your chest, good or bad, it's like a weight's lifted. It's like a weight's lifted and you can go about your life. Even if they don't approve of it, you've let it out. And once you do that, that's it. That's all you have to do, and it's good. It's all good. That's all you can do. 2 weeks from now, we're going to have a Q&A session. Start asking Josh, Corey, and me some questions. 2 weeks from now, we'll answer them.
Hey, three-way bitches. It's Friday, and we have hair rehearsal. And we gonna get it poppin', cause it's Friday. Get it?